Welcome to the Cultural Festival of India, organized by the Swaminarayan Hindu Mission, the first of its kind ever held in the Western world, a celebration of India's 5,000-year heritage. As we enter the festival site at London's famous Alexandra Park, we pass through the welcoming and inspiring Rath Gateway, surmounted by God driving his chariot pulled by 7 white horses. The festival, which was held during the summer of 1985, embraced the music and dances of India, along with exotic displays of traditional arts, crafts and architecture, all of which we can enjoy during this program. We shall visit 4 temples, journey through 5 archways, see the Cradle of Civilization exhibition, learn of India's regions, her 7 religions, and in particular, we'll see and learn about the Swaminarayan religion, founded in Gujarat, northwest India, 200 years ago. The festival, inspired by His Divine Holiness Puja Pramukhswami Maharaj, the present spiritual heir to Lord Swaminarayan, was to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the manifestation of Akshar Brahman Gunatitanand Swami, the very first guru, and was organized by our Swaminarayan Hindu Mission in northwest London. This is the magnificent Ashok Stamba, national symbol of India, representing peace and progress. A philosophy shared by the Swaminarayan religion and widely represented by this sign, the Suswagatam, a traditional Indian form of greeting. The folded hands radiate a warmth of welcome and are a sign of humility and love. Notice the extraordinary craft skills that have gone into preparing this, a comment on the love and devotion shown by our hundreds of volunteer craftsmen, organizers, performers and helpers who, under the inspiration of Pramukhswami Maharaj, made this festival happen. The Gateway of the Saints, the Sursangam Pravesh Dwar. Through the centuries, India's culture has been nourished and replenished by the purity and wisdom of her saints, whose focus on devotion to God and love for all is an inspiration for millions of people, even today. The sound of the shank or conch is heard throughout India. Blown loudly, it signifies the triumph of good over evil and is used before the arti during temple worship. Lord Vishnu, the creator, is often represented holding a conch. This beautiful, highly colored temple holds idols of 2 of the most important figures in Hinduism, Sita and Lord Rama, the Sita Ram Temple or Sri Ram Mandir. Worshipped as the 7th incarnation of Lord Vishnu, Lord Rama's life and wisdom, or Ramayana as it's called, a history dating back more than 4,500 years, is known, worshipped and loved throughout India. Lord Rama, who is represented holding a bow and arrow, is revered as the model's son, brother and husband. A common greeting between friends, and also at funerals, is to say Ram Ram, for the name itself spreads divinity. As Rama is a popular boy's name, Sita is equally popular for girls. This is Matsya, or fish, Lord Vishnu's first of 10 incarnations or avatars. The Matsya helped save the sage Manu from a great deluge which had engulfed the world. Here we see Lord Swaminarayan riding on an elephant. The Lord and founder of the Swaminarayan religion appeared in India on the 3rd of April 1781, the day of Lord Rama's birthday. His parents were Truth, then known as Neelkanth, and then as Swami Sahajanand, the leader and teacher, became Lord Swaminarayan, founder of the Swaminarayan Sampradaya, a new modern face of Hinduism, whose teachings helped lead the people of Gujarat out of chaos and into a more ordered, spiritually strong and morally sound society. Lord Swaminarayan travelled throughout the land on his favourite mare, Manki, and even in a simple bullock cart, meeting the ordinary people in their homes and villages, and bringing them hope that out of their squalor, suffering, corruption and division would come a morally pure, socially strong and spiritually perfect society. Ultimately, a world of harmony, peace and progress. Exactly the same as our aims and those of our Guru, Pramukhswami Maharaj, Akshar Brahman in person. The peacock, in its resplendent greens, blues, blacks and silver, is for many the most beautiful bird in all the world. And this is the magnificent Peacock Gate, or Mayur Pravesh Dwar. The peacock is Lord Krishna's favourite bird, and he's usually depicted wearing their feathers. The peacock, which is much revered for its celibacy, is also the vehicle for Lord Kartikeya, the god of war. This is the festival's second temple, the Radha Krishna Mandir, a traditionally designed temple which spreads out with an air of majesty. Its single colour gives a clear idea of just how magnificent were the ancient temples of India, carved as they were out of solid rock. Standing within the temple are idols of Lord Krishna, always depicted with a blue skin and seen here holding his flute, and his favorite milkmaid, Radha, a true and ideal devotee. Lord Krishna is the 8th avatar or incarnation of Lord Vishnu. He appeared many, many centuries ago among the cowherds of Vrindavan. Radha's true spiritual love and devotion for Lord Krishna is still celebrated in poetry, song, painting and sculpture throughout all India. As a boy, Lord Krishna vanquished the serpent Kaliya. As a man, he sheltered the poor herdsman from the wrath of the Vedic rain god Indra by raising, with his finger, the mountain ridge of Govardhan to provide them with much-needed shelter. Lord Krishna's great popularity is associated with the rise of Vaishnavism, and the story is told in the Mahabharata and the Bhagavad Purana. Lakshmi Ji is the goddess of wealth. To worship her is to promote pure and proper spending, and the wise benefactor may then receive even greater prosperity. The Ghat or bell is found, like the conch, throughout India and at the entrance to every temple. The rhythmic gongs of the bell are believed to clear the mind of unwholesome thoughts and to make room for the richness of elevating messages. The Ghat's resonant sound awakens and activates the inner strengths of all who hear it. Saraswati, daughter of Brahma, god of creation, is the goddess of knowledge. Like Lord Krishna, she too loves peacocks and is never seen without one. Gajraj Praveshdwar, or Mighty Elephant Gate. No celebration or festival is complete without this magnificent animal, and this beautiful gateway reveals some superb craftsmanship dedicated to the elephant, to Lord Swaminarayan, and to Pramukhswami Maharaj, without whom this festival would not have occurred. Elephants designed to stand either side of the Gajraj Praveshdwar ended up with an even more important task as guards to the festival's 3rd temple, the Shiva temple. This temple is made entirely from bamboo and canework and stands some 59 feet high, crowned by 4 gigantic faces of Brahma. Within the Shiva temple is the Shiva Ling, which represents Lord Shiva, the god of destruction, truly destroying evil from oneself. And here are those magnificent elephants. This is Nandi, the bull, or Potio, vehicle of Lord Shiva. When he performs the cosmic dance, Lord Shiva becomes Nataraj. His cosmic dance is seen here at the very moment when Shiva destroys evil. The sounds and graceful motions of Nataraj are the very symbols of the art of dancing. It is claimed that no other dance can match Nataraj for its music, speed, grace and effect. That is why he is called Nataraj, King of Dancers. Here again we see the grace, beauty and colour of Mayur, the peacock, vehicle of Lord Kartikeya, son of Lord Shiva. Shiva's other son is Ganesh or Ganpati, the elephant god. The beauty of our Cultural Festival of India, held in North London's Alexandra Park in the summer of 1985, inspired by Pramukhswami Maharaj, the current Guru, and Lord Swaminarayan, is seen once again in the Akshar Purushottam Mandir. The temple is filled with exquisite, intricate and colourful designs. Within the temple stands the idol of